about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be.
Hey everybody, it's me, Martine, and I'm back. I'm trying not to be loud because I have neighbors and I'm shy, but also the baby is sleeping. But I wanted to step in front of the camera and say hi again. Some people have asked me over the past 10 plus months, are you coming back? What's going on? Are you alive? Yes, I'm alive. I'm doing really well. But mom life is busy, and I really wanted to take time for myself. And even though I really, really wanted to get in front of the camera, every week, I'm like, okay, this week is the week. I'm gonna do it. And then something would come up, which I'll get into mom life and all the details of stuff that's been going on in later videos. I want to kind of break things up, because otherwise I could be here for 3 days telling you about the past almost 11 months of my life as a new single mom, full-time stay-at-home single mom. Sorry for all the noise, but I am outside because I didn't want to be loud in the house. Anyway, but I do want to update you on overall how I've been over the past 10 and a half, 11 months. If you don't know, my baby was in the NICU for 3 weeks. I went into early labor, so she was in the NICU for 3 weeks. Then we came home, and I did have support from my mom, and for a couple of weeks she was home helping me out, and I was exclusively pumping for 9 months. So I needed help a lot in the beginning, someone holding the baby or taking care of her while I pumped. So many times a day. So happy that's over, by the way. We'll talk about that in another video. But after people stopped stopping by, my mom went back to work and stuff, I was alone a lot, I really started to feel down. So now postpartum can kind of hit you, postpartum depression can hit you, I think, anywhere in the first year after you give birth. But so I thought maybe it's a little of the baby blues and stuff, but I don't know. I was really bonding well with my daughter. She was when I was having a bad day, or if I was excruciatingly exhausted, she could just make me laugh, and she always makes me laugh. So I thought maybe it's postpartum, but then when I researched it and I reflected, I realized that it wasn't postpartum. At least I don't think it was. It was more situational. So for many years I've been surrounded by so many people, going to work, and even though I do like my downtime, I like to recharge at home in peace and quiet. I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to be shut off so I can replenish and get ready for the next day. When I'm out, I like to be social. I'm very talkative. I like to laugh. I like to talk stuff. So I guess I started to miss that because I was alone a lot. There was not a lot of adult conversation. So the few times, my friends came up from the city, or I have a friend who doesn't live too far away, she would stop by. I felt so good because it's oh my God, I got to talk to people my own age, and I got to talk about things other than the baby. And so I think I was just lonely, staying home a lot, and I wasn't going out as much. It was wintertime. I'm kind of a homebody. I live on Long Island, and I'm apologizing to anybody who lives on Long Island, but I don't connect well with Long Island people, which is why I moved to the city. I really enjoy the vibe and the people a lot more. So I don't know. I'm just not comfortable living here. But it's kind of not that my mom makes me uncomfortable, but just I'm not a Long Island girl, even though I was raised here. It's just not me. And so I wasn't connecting with that. I wasn't inspired to go out and do anything. It's not like the city where you can go out and take your baby for walks. There's no sidewalk here, so I was uncomfortable walking without a sidewalk because people drive like crazy. I don't know. It's just a lot of things that didn't inspire me to go out. And then once you're feeling kind of down, you feel even less inspired to go out. So over time, I have kind of found ways to stay busy and to not feel so down. But otherwise, I've been doing really well. I will talk about my future plans because it's been nearly a year since I've not worked because again I went into early labor, and so I'll talk about my future plans, what's coming up next. But I really want to hear from you guys because I haven't connected with many of you in a long time, and I do have some new subscribers, which I'm really excited about. So I want to get to know you and what you're up to, what your plans are for your future. And if you're in the middle of this TTC process on your own, I'm happy to answer questions. You can always find me on my Instagram. I'm pretty active over there. It's SMBC79. So I will put that down below. You can also email me and just leave messages here if you'd like. I'd love to reconnect and get started again. I'm really excited about that. Again, leave me some questions or go to my Instagram and ask questions, just because you can DM me there if you don't feel like putting it out in the public. I just feel like I want to hear from you and answer any questions you may have about what my almost first year of being a single stay-at-home mom in the United States has been like. That's it for now. I'm so happy to be back in front of the camera, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.